ADA, we start with 1 hour chart. Okay, if we refer to our analysis, when the price was exactly within this range, we mentioned we can expect the price to drop quite more, because we mentioned if we want, that's why we mentioned if we want to look for buy, we have to get the proper correction. And as we can see right now, the price drop. Okay, now we want to see what's there next. And if we move to higher time frame, we start with the daily chart. Still, we can see we are within this correction. The way is moving, and be better we move to forward chart. Okay, based on forward chart, we have been looking for buy. We got this move, but with the price couldn't break the 1.22, and now we want to see, can this one turn to a bigger correction similar to what I draw here? If we get this, maybe this correction can be quite, we will be within this correction for quite a long time before we get the next move. Okay, all it depends on what we will get from here, whether within the today or next day we can get one move to break out of the top or not. Okay, right now we move this one to here. Okay, again the trend line, mostly we can better we put here. Okay, that's why I just leave it here. I won't care about this shadow. And now the thing is, we want to see how deep this one can go, because as I mentioned, if this one turn to another correction similar to what I draw here, the next move can break this low and maybe the price can drop 0.9, or even if there is a continuation to drop from here. Okay, now we want to see how we can trade it. We should, I mean, if we want to look for trade, we can move to 1 hour chart. If we want to trade, the only way right now, we can put the line, our line here, and look for the breakout of this. Even if we move to 15 minute, all right, this is what we can have. And if we want to look for a trade, we need to get the breakout of the trend line with the flag for continuation. Right now, this is the only way we can trade. And with the breakout of the top 1.196, we start to manage it. And there was a few opportunities short term to look for sell, but I don't know. I mean, it's not a really good trade setup if you want to look for sell, unless this one to turn to a deeper correction, maybe for one more drop. But as long as the price haven't broke this low, still we can consider this is as the first move, including 1, 2, 3, and this is a correction. Whether this is a correction for continuation or this one can turn to a bigger flat. All right. And if we put our Fibonacci, all right, just as indicative, this is what we can see. Because we mentioned if we put this as a first move, and this is almost on the 60%. That's why right now we want to see what we get here. Whether deeper correction for one more drop, then this one can turn to at least 3 wave, or this one can give us a sharp move for continuation. Okay, by the way, right now we don't have any trade setup. The only thing is we want to see whether we can get breakout of this trend line, or we can expect to get the big correction. Okay, and we cannot buy or sell right now. As I explained, if you want to look for sell, the only way if this one turn to another correction with the breakout of this low. Okay, by the way, we don't have any trade setup right now, and in this case we just follow the chart. If I see any update or changes, I will share. Thanks.